Investing $1,000. So you want to know more? Continue watching the video. Today, by highly request, I have came out with the how to invest $1,000. The strategy around how to invest this $1,000 is based off of stocks, ETFs, and crypto. As I've said in a previous video, I think of money as a percent, so we're thinking of the $1,000 as 100%. And the way I wanted to do this was stocks at 50%, ETFs at 30%, cryptocurrency at 20%. That's relatively $500 stocks, $300 ETFs, $200 cryptocurrency. And the way I wanted to think of the 50% is dividend-based trading. Okay, as I've said in previous videos, I am not a day trader. I do not think day trading is worthwhile, and I think ultimately that is the way to burn your account. We are focused more on dividend-based trading, which is long trades in safe blue chip companies that will pay us a monthly or quarterly dividend. It should also be known that you will not make a ton in dividends, but you will make consistent money throughout the months and throughout the years. And based off of recurring investments, you will ultimately make more money than you had ever thought. So the way I thought of it, how we'd invest the $1,000 is I said $500 in dividend-based stocks. Now, I do have a bonus dividend-based stock at the very end, courtesy of my good friend Jordan, that I will talk about at the very end, but I want to start off with a couple that I think are good stocks to invest in that will give you dividends. But, as I should say, I am not a financial advisor. You should probably do your own due diligence, and you should probably talk to somebody who is, because I could be telling you a bunch of crap right now. So, the stocks that I have put down for dividend-based investing are Cardinal Health, CAH. The dividend yield is around 3.82%. ABV, ABBV, which is about 4.28% dividend yield. AT&T, which is my favorites, which is 7.04% dividend yield. That's relatively a $2 per year on the stock profit. So if you invest a bunch into it, it's $2 per. It ends up being about Coca-Cola, which is about 3.29%, Johnson and Johnson, which is about 2.78%. Now, out of these five, I think AT&T is the better option. Say that is because look at it; it doesn't move a consistent amount. It says it was about 7, but that it's so close that it really doesn't even make consistent money on it, and it's not that it really hasn't moved very much. And to be able to get $2 per share, $500 into it, you're getting, I believe that's about 14 or 13, so you're making close to about $30 per, which, I mean, that pays for one extra AT&T is the way to look at it. So AT&T I think is a good call. I want to move on to ETFs. ETFs, we're not going to see a lot of volume. They're not very volatile, so they're very good long positions. So we have the Vanguard Dividend Application ETF, 2.04% dividend yield. Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, 3.33%. And then we have the iShare Dow Jones Select Dividend, 4%. All very good. They're all expensive, so to invest 30%, you're really only buying one, maybe two of them. Depends on the prices you can find them at, but it's still a good long position with recurring investments. You'll make several dollar bills. So now let's move on to cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency is very important to sell when new highs are reached because cryptocurrency out of all three are very volatile. You can literally lose 100% of your portfolio. It's definitely a gamble, but we want to do it strategic and we want to get in at lows and we want to sell at highs. So Bitcoin's great. You could buy a piece of a Bitcoin. Ethereum is great. You could buy a piece of Ethereum, or you could buy the whole. With any of these, you could buy a piece of the whole. We have Litecoin, we have EOS, we have BAT. BAT is definitely one of my favorites because it's basic attention token. They have a deal with Samsung. They have their very own Brave browser, which the Brave browser is a very good browser, and I quite frankly think BAT is a very good cryptocurrency to invest in. BAT is actually one of my longs, so I have already reached highs on BAT. I've made a significant amount of money on it. That was another good call by my good pal Jordan. And I think BAT is a great coin to be invested in. I think there's a lot of future in it. And I think it has great potential. So now I want to talk about a bonus stock, which has a very high dividend yield. It's known not to move a lot, but you're going to make a lot of money on the dividend yield. So let me show you that. That Hospitality Properties Trust, HPT. HPT has a significant amount of money to be made. At an 8.84% dividend yield, I think it is the best stock to be invested in based on dividend investing. Okay, the stock is around $26 of time of recording. This could be great. You could get close to 20 shares with that 50%. You'll make 8.84. That's about maybe a dollar 70. You're going to make a significant amount of money on this. And with recurring investments, and constantly reinvesting back into the markets, if you're reinvesting in this, you're going to make a significant amount of money over the long period of time. Because remember, we're not short term on any of these positions besides cryptocurrency. These are all based on long term investing. And as long as companies are paying out dividends, we're buying. We're all fans of that. A dividend is when a company will reward us, the buyers, for buying into the company. And dividends, they're starting to go away. You know, uh, a lot of the companies that maybe our parents grew up with, still have dividends. Dividends are very good. Kraft Heinz has a dividend. A lot of companies have a dividend, but a lot newer companies are really, they're not starting to give out dividends. So this is a very good call. HPT is a great buy. I think, quite frankly, it's not going to lose a lot of money. And, we're not going to make a ton, but over time through dividends, we are going to make a ton. And I think that's what we should look at is long term. A lot of my viewers here, we're young, okay? We have time to build this account. We don't want fast money, we want long money. We want assurance at the end of the day. So I think this is a great buy. So that's going to conclude the how to invest $1,000. I think they're really good options, and I want to let you guys know that if you guys do want any stocks or cryptocurrency, down below in the description, you could get a free stock by signing up with Robinhood. I'll get a free stock, you'll get a free stock. We love free here, so you guys could do it. Make your account, put some money in. Let me know what you guys got as your free stock, and then cryptocurrency down below. You guys could sign up with Coinbase. All the coins I listed below, besides EOS, are on Coinbase. Put $100 into crypto, get 10. I get 10. I told you to put 20% in. So you know what? We're doing pretty well here. We love free stuff, right? The world runs around free stuff. But that's going to conclude the video. Remember that I am not a financial advisor. You guys should definitely consult with somebody or do more due diligence. Maybe pick up a book. Read about the markets. Tomorrow I have a very special video coming out. I want to start on Fridays where I talk about one stock in particular. Tomorrow's stock we're going to talk about will be General Electric. I love General Electric, big fan. I'm betting against Wall Street on this one, but this is going to conclude the video. Thanks, guys, for watching.